No one can ever take your memories from you. Each day is a new beginning. Make good memories every day. A very good evening to all. I feel glad in welcoming all for the second session of the Faculty Development Program on Exploration of Mathematics in Emerging Fields. One's journey should be a testament to the fact that hard work, determination, and dedication can lead to great success. I request Mr. V. Ratanakumar, Assistant Professor and Head, to welcome the gathering.
A pleasant good evening to everyone present here. I welcome you all to session 2 of the International Virtual Faculty Development Program, an exploration of mathematics in emerging fields. Every sunset brings the hope of new dawn. With this note, I express my hearty welcome to our chief guest, Dr. O.V. Shanmugam Sundaram, Associate Professor, Head in PG Mathematics, Sri Saraswati Tyagaraja College, Pollachi, for this insightful knowledge sharing session. Welcome, sir. It's my pleasure to welcome Dr. N. Muthumani ma'am, Principal of PPG College of Arts and Science, for this momentous occasion. Welcome you, ma'am. I'm very happy to welcome my esteemed professors, Dr. R. Praveena, Dr. C. Janita Nancy, and Dr. A. Maheshwari, to session 2 of the Virtual Faculty Development Program. Welcome, people. I express my sincere welcome to the participants from various colleges and universities. Welcome you all. On behalf of our department and my own behalf, once again, I welcome you all.
Thank you, sir. Giving encouragement to others is a most welcome gift, for the results of it are lifted spirits, increased self-worth, and a hopeful future. I request Dr. A. Maheshwari, Assistant Professor, to introduce our chief guest of today.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome all to our second session of Faculty Development Program. It is my pleasure to introduce our chief guest, Dr. O.V. Shanmugasundaram sir, who has graciously accepted our invitation to join us today. He has 32 years of teaching experience, having doctoral degree and research experience in mathematics. He is presently associated with Sri Saraswati Tyagaraja College, Pollachi, as Associate Professor and Head in PG Mathematics and experience in teaching Arts and Engineering College for undergraduate and postgraduates. He has wide research experience in automata theory, graph theory, applied and industrial mathematics. He has published enormous papers in national and international journals. He has acquired 1 patent with 2 books published. He is presently guiding 7 research scholars and has attended and organized the various conferences and workshops. Also, he is the reviewer of 2 journals. He has been awarded with Guru Ceremony, which is for Best Educator in national level by Prithvi Abudaya Educator Association in India in 2023. And also, he won a medal from National Seminar with Vagi Tamil Sangam, JEC Publication and Certification of Appreciation from All India Book of Records at Sarda Gangadharan College, Puducherry, and 2023. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, ma'am. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Small minds discuss people. May I request Dr. O.V. Shanmugasundaram, Assistant Professor, Head in PG Mathematics, Sri Saraswati Tyagaraja College, Pollachi, to take over the session.
Thank you, madam. So kindly enable the sharing option because I am waiting for that. So, first of all, sorry for the inconvenience. First of all, I thank the management and the principal madam of PPG College and all math faculty colleagues. I am saying good evening to one and all. And today's topic is, as we discussed already, that is a dynamic mathematics for data science. So this is my topic. And this screen visible means I can click, I can show now. Okay, sir. First, I am showing here a data science vocabulary. Data science vocabulary. So, what is a data science? So, data science is also known as a data-driven science. Actually, it is an interdisciplinary field of scientific method process and the algorithms and the systems to extract knowledge or insights from data in various forms, either structured and unstructured, similar to data mining. And next slide, what is data set? Because I'm continuing the same concept here also. Data set intends to analyze and understand actual phenomena with the data. So data science means definitely we deal with the data only. In other words, the aim of data science is to reveal the features or hidden structures of complicated natural, human, and social phenomena with the data from different point of view, from the established or unmethod. And there is a concept that is change of all sciences moving from observational to theoretical to computational, and the fourth paradigm, data intensive scientific discovery. So here, I think the screen can be right to minimize. So while I'm going this means immediately it will change. Actually, the screen will be. That's a problem in other. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, dynamic mathematics and data science landscape here. So, what are the techniques, nanotechnologies, physics, robotics, mathematics, statistics? So, these are fields, information theory, information technology, and at present we are using AI technology and signal processing in one side, that is a techniques one side, and approaches, we have different approaches. The method that failed to big data are of some data type, okay? And suppose if we want use, if we know the neighbor's name, a place they consider home, are they working at a company now? How many India states have visited? Their favorite unhealthy food. Do they have any data science background, statistics, machine learning, or CS computer science? Suppose if we know the details, the neighbor's name may be MS Dhoni. That is, we are taking data. The place they consider home, like Bangalore, are they working? Are they working at a company? Yes, hardware company. And how many India states they have visited? Favorite unhealthy food, Pani Puri, like that. And do they have any data science background? Especially, mostly I'm saying that mostly CS computer science. So therefore, this class may be true in MS style. Here I am going to, in order to gain insights to various new fields, I just move. I am taking here data. So what is data? Actually, data is a collection of information. It can be split into two types. One is primary and another is secondary. In primary data, there are also qualitative data and quantitative data. Secondary also qualitative data and quantitative data. For example, in India, every 10th year, the census is taken. So that may be the primary data. If we use the primary data, it can be told that it can be said that secondary data. So therefore, lots of data being collected and warehoused. For data science, more number of data we need. Okay. That is, lot of data is being collected and warehoused. So web data, there may be that, and the e-commerce, financial transaction, bank credit transaction, online trading, and the purchasing, social network. So everything we need data. So how much data we have? So actually, Google processed in 2008 also 22 PB. PB means petabyte. After the terabyte, you know the bytes can be how they calculate it, you know. And Facebook has 60 TB of daily logs. The data can be utilized. And eBay has 6 TB of user data and 1,000 genomes per project every day, 20 TB. And the cost of 1 TB data, this you know, because the data information. And that dynamic mathematics for data science, these are the three major areas. That is domain knowledge, data science, computer science. In domain knowledge, you know, client requirement, highlight important criteria, and easier explanation of technical concepts. In computer science based SQL, data governance, data pre-processing, data validation, etc. And computer science, in one side, that is a mathematical and statistical approach can be utilized. Okay. So these are some important points in dynamic mathematics for data science. So machine learning, definitely it can be used for data science, and the programming language. The most important programming languages are presently used Python, R, and Java. For data visualization, we can use Power BI and ggplot like that. And the IDE, that is, these are Python, that is Studio, deploy AWS. These are the latest technologies are used. In math, there are four. That is statistics, linear algebra, and differential calculus, and other things, geometry are also used. So therefore, definitely the mathematics is very crucial part of our day-to-day life. From day we born to death, we use mathematically knowingly or unknowingly in various types of applications we use in many scenarios. Childhood, we begin with learning with the number, this equation, solve some complex problem, and after that we are using different techniques and tricks to solving the particular mathematical problem. How do the data scientists use math? Actually, the data scientists mostly used for machine learning process to understand the mathematics and the machine. So many machine learning algorithms developed through mathematics, like recurrence relation, etc. These are some initial input we can give. So from the patterns in data, identify the patterns also we can find in data, forecast trends and growth. So for in time series and statistics, we are using time series that can be helpful to forecast trends and growth. So therefore, data scientists also use math to perform data analysis and machine learning techniques like clustering, regression, and classification. Okay. Dynamic mathematics, that is, mathematics gained greater significance in the field of latest technologies like machine learning, artificial intelligence, data science, deep learning, and many more technologies. Every new technology in today's world, directly or indirectly, related to mathematics to develop smart and the goal like monarch through its application and diversified fields. Mathematics is helping in many industries like software, medical, automobile, designing, robotic industry, and in many more workplaces with a different math function, new techniques, theorems, and algorithms, etc. They are using. Mathematics is playing an essential role in latest technology that already we are given. So without mathematics, data analysis, modeling, predicting would not be possible. The math is used to make sense of large and complex data sets. How math is related to latest technologies? It helps to uncover patterns, identify relationships, draw conclusions from the data. It also plays an important role in developing algorithms for machine learning, artificial intelligence, which are necessary components for data science. So therefore, every algorithm built in latest technology, definitely the background may be the mathematics behind mathematics day-to-day application. So without math, so here it also plays important role already we have discussed. It is because every algorithm built in the latest technologies has a mathematical function behind it. So mathematics helps to build the logic behind every problem that we encounter in day-to-day application. Math is essential for data analysis, scientists to analyze and evaluate the data properly. So with this model, data scientists are able to make informed decision about how to move forward and with their project. So develop skills to apply mathematical models and algorithms to solve complex problems. So gain the confidence to create data-driven solutions and use your math knowledge to become a successful scientist. How do we collect data? So this is one of the most important in data science. So actually the science of collecting data, first we have to analyze and then producing the inferences. In almost every step, the mathematics is important. Let me give an example, one place. Suppose I wish to move to Chennai and I am looking to rent an apartment. I found an 450 square feet and one bedroom, one bathroom apartment for rupees 25,000 a month because it is a metropolitan city. So therefore the rent may be 25,000 because it is an apartment. So that rent may be 25,000 like a month. Is it good deal or should I getting better apartment at this price? I don't know, but we can form some vector format. To find out, I might find the first collect some information about the apartments in the particular area. I want to capture all potentially relevant variables such as square footage, bedroom count, bathroom count, proximity to school. So suppose if we have children means definitely we need a good school. I might also collect some information that might end with relevant such as floor number of windows in the apartment, color of the walls, etc. I have to collect. I can summarize each apartment. As I collected the information as a vector, but as in the Python, it can be telling that as a list in a for non-math scale. For example, if a list follows an order, area, bedrooms, bathrooms, because my area of the apartment may be 450 and one bedroom and bathroom. So it can be, we can write it as a vector in mathematics, but as in the case of Python, it can be called as a list. Of course, the number of data points I collect for each apartment can be massive, as I can choose some anything to observe. As a result, these vectors can become extremely large. The vector I can extend, suppose including some irrelevant features like that. My vector might look like this: area, bedrooms, bathrooms, closed to school, floor number of windows, number of doors, wall color, everything I can add into the vector. So this data set becomes very large very quickly. We can find out. So as a result, when doing this analysis, I want to consider most important feature. By important, I mean I want to find the features that affect rent most. Actually, because the rent may be high, so first I have to analyze how much rent I can live in Chennai like that. After all, if the number of windows has a large effect on the price of rent, I would hope to know when I see if I'm getting a good deal. Suppose the number of doors and other things are suitable to me, it can be a good deal. So there are many techniques to do this. Here I want to highlight dimension reduction through singular value decomposition. The singular value decomposition is one of the area in linear algebra. Is a technique used to project higher dimensional data to lower dimensional. Because in the previous slide, we have told that any data irrelevant to my information. Actually, I need the data, room size, bedroom, and the bathroom. That only need. Suppose if I collect other details, that time I can use the singular value decomposition technique. I can reduce the dimension, the product to lower dimension I can do. So this is, this SWD is most important in data science, a technical tool. So the mathematics behind SVD provides a lot of valuable insight as to when it is useful, why it works the way it does, and how to apply it to other use cases. As you imagine, a strong and mathematical background greatly assists in both understanding how to use and extending the use of data science and machine learning topics. Okay, from the assumption and the practice with the data, you start to gain intuition on what to use and why. Not only to remember the equation, just to get idea of how they work, understand how new algorithms work, they come out. That is, we can use the boosted tree. So don't be confused or don't be overwhelmed. You can never going for know everything. You need not know everything. You slightly know. From this, we can use the mathematical sense. How do the data science use math? So the four mathematics pillars, that is required for data science. That is a linear algebra and matrix, probability and statistics, calculus, geometry and graph knowledge. So this is one calculation through the net I can find. How mathematics can guide such a huge and utmost importance in the latest technologies means out of this 85% linear algebra can be utilized and probability and statistics can be used with 25% and algorithms and complexity can be 15% and other things is 15% and 10% others. The importance of math topics needed for machine learning. This is most important. And it can be classified into, that is one side math, linear algebra, calculus, other side statistics, descriptive statistics, inferential statistics like that. The main reason for greater significance of mathematics is because of the concept, linear algebra, probability, calculus, statistics. So those are four main concepts used in developing any type of new technology or solving any complex problem or discovering a new algorithm. So moreover, we can say these concepts are foundation pillars for enhancement of any latest technology or any new application in the real world. So we start with linear algebra. I am giving only the brief introduction to the four mathematical concepts. The linear algebra, because already I mentioned the SVD is most important data set that can be from linear algebra. That can be from linear algebra. It has a faster computation speed in dealing with any type of problem. It helps to understand the insights and the background and behind the various types of algorithms used in the latest technology. It helps us in decision making or mostly deals with the matrices and the vectors. We access the NumPy library in Python language because we know that if we are using Python language, definitely we know the NumPy library we have to know. So what are the topics can be utilized in data science? So linear combination. In linear combination, these are the subtopics, that is vectors and matrices, quantities, vectors, matrices. In matrices, there are 5 subtopics, that is transpose matrix, inverse matrix, trace of a matrix, determinant matrix, and dot product. Generally, as a computer science people, you know, because most of the computer science people are using the discrete math for their students. Actually, in discrete math, the matrix and the graph are most important for computer science. Why I am saying this? The computer science, in computer science field, everything data can be stored in the matrix format. Suppose if we have a graph, means the graph data can be stored in a matrix, that can be stored in a memory. That can be used as a data for data science. So therefore, the matrices and even the vectors also can be treated as a data in computer in data science field. And the linear mapping. So we use functions, measurement, linear mapping, composition, and other things. There are in vector spaces formal rules, algebraic data redundancy, linear dependence, basis and dimension of matrix spaces. These are all some specific topics in linear algebra that can be utilized in data science. And also we have fundamental theorem of linear algebra. The fundamental theorem of algebra that the data information can be utilized. So that is a partition of linear mapping domain and codomain can be used in fundamental theorem of linear algebra. And the data partitioning, that is mapping as a data, the singular value decomposition, as I mentioned already, that is it can be for data partitioning. As we know, SVD is as a larger dimension can be reduced to lower dimension. Therefore, we can use the data partitioning. And these are some simple examples. How do we use scalar? 1 can be as a scalar. 1, 2 is a vector. And also we can write a matrix. And tensor product like that. That is a row matrix. Every row consists of row, comma, column like that. It can be used in the like a Python program. It can be stored as a list. Scalar means is a single number. Vector is an array of numbers represented either in a row or in the column. Here we are mentioning in the column. We can write in the row or column. The matrix is a 2-dimensional array because row and column. A tensor is an n-dimensional array. It with more n values more than 6 like that. So linear algebra is the most important math skill in machine learning. The data set is represented as a matrix. As I said, the matrix can be stored in the computer. In matrix, the data can be taken as the list. That list can be stored as a matrix. The linear algebra is used in data pre-processing, data transformation, dimensionality, reduction, and model evaluation. So to familiar with the vectors, already as we mentioned, name of a vector, matrices, transpose of the matrix, everything we have given in the bullet points, eigenvalues, eigenvectors. Next we move to probability. So without mathematics in the sense, without probability and statistics, we cannot have the data science concept. So the in probability, continuous and discrete random variable, central limit theorem, probability distribution, binomial, Poisson, normal distribution. So these are the probability distribution can be utilized in data science. Inside, if we know if we take statistics means, there we have the mean, median, mode, everything, even the UG level class also, the mean, median, mode or any ancillary class, they are handling this statistics and probability. Standard deviation, variance, measures, and that is the similarity means correlation, regression. These are all similarity. That is we are comparing. Pearson rank correlation, Cosine correlation, Spearman rank correlation. After that, we are using in the hypothesis testing, t-test, Faraday t-test, p-value, f-test, z-test. These are the some tests can be utilized in statistics, which can be useful for data science. And the most important distribution for data science is normal distribution, Bernoulli distribution, binomial distribution, exponential, geometric, beta distribution, uniform, log normal, Poisson, etc., gamma distribution. These are some most important distribution are used in data science. Okay, and we move to actually the probability actually deals with the likelihood of an event in a sample space and the certainty of that event. Likelihood means what is it? What is the likelihood? Suppose if we toss a coin means the possible outcomes are only two, head and tail. So therefore, likelihood means even, that is we have to take evenly weighted. That is the probability of tossing a coin, getting a head means or probability, the formula is P of E equal to number of favorable cases divided by total number of cases. So favorable case we choose a head means a total number of cases means head and the tail. So therefore it will give 1 by 2. So likelihood the head also 1 by 2, the tail also give 1 by 2. So the such an event we call it as likelihood of an event in sample space and the certainty of that event. This approach is mainly used to latest technologies to produce better results for future prediction. It helps the decision making aspect also to bring out reliable results of a particular problem. So in general terms, the probability is calculated. The formula what I mentioned, P of E equal to total number of total number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of possible outcomes. That is in the terms of probability, E is an event. Event means tossing a coin is also an event, throwing a die is also an event. P of E is probability of the event. It tells about an event. It tells about an event that may occur or may not occur in sample space. Sometimes some possibility that is favorable outcomes cannot need not occur. Suppose we toss a coin means if we want to get a even number, so while we tossing, if we throwing a die, only we get the even number means we cannot find the odd number data. So that time the even may occur or may not occur in a sample space. The range of probability is always 0 to 1 because while we find any probability, the range should be 0 to 1 only. It cannot exceed 1. Normally in +2 onwards, you know. The most of the real world application use probability in decision making, man making. Actually decision who will take? Man is taking. So man making aspect and finding solution for complex problems that we encounter while developing a new algorithm or application. So probability helps us likely outcomes of the future and mainly used in stock market and in various industries. Advanced concepts like Bernoulli and binomial distribution, geometric distribution, negative binomial, Poisson distribution, hypergeometric distribution, and discrete random distribution. These are some advanced concepts used in data science. Calculus. So calculus is a branch of mathematics. Actually, the general calculus deals mainly it deals with the differential calculus and integral calculus mainly, and some ingredients are also added here. That is, a branch of mathematics deals with study of continuous changes, optimizing the results at the end. Without having good knowledge in the field of calculus, it is difficult to compute probabilities. We cannot generate better outcomes to the problem. It deals with derivatives, integrals, limits. You can see the diagram. There you can see integration, differentiation, even limits, and everything we can calculate through calculus. So that is specifically we can tell multivariate calculus. Some of the necessary topics include differential and integral calculus, partial derivatives, vector valued functions, directional gradient, Hessian, Jacobian, Laplacian, Lagrangian distribution. So these are some necessary topics. These are some necessary. Calculus is aimed to optimizing the algorithms of the latest technology. Helps us to build efficient solution to the problems accurately. Most machine learning models are built with a data set having several features are predicted. And familiarity with multivariable calculus is extremely important for building machine learning models. We can model a machine learning. To familiar with the functions of several derivatives, so these are the things where we get maxima, minima of a function. These are we built already. And the geometry. Geometry means specifically we can say it is a graph. Deals with the angles, measurements, proportion of ordinary objects to understand the distribution of plots. Distribution of plots are data visualization. Scatter plots, box plots, quartile, percentile, to visualize a graph and ability to generate insights from them. Like we generate pie chart, bar chart, histogram, polygon, anything we can use here. Okay. And convex and concave graphs and their properties. And statistics, as we seen already. So the most important topic one is descriptive statistics and another is inferential statistics. Descriptive statistics normally we have seen in lower class. That is mean, median, mode, standard deviation, variance, and other things. Inferential, ANOVA, one-way ANOVA, two-way ANOVA, chi-square, t-test, hypothesis test, everything. And one important topic, that is Bayesian statistics. So this is one of the important area in statistics that can be utilized in data science. That is Bayesian statistics. Statistical inference for both frequencies and Bayesian approach. Methods for selecting Fourier distribution, models for discrete data, and the Bayesian analysis for continuous. So these are the charts. Bar chart, pie chart, that is line chart, categorized, and that is polygon, and we use like the latest technology Power BI can be the base for this. The mathematics and design familiar, that is as we have seen already. So mathematics, that is the most essential aspect for data science and machine learning. The most of the successful data science come from one of these areas such as computer science, applied science, and statistics. If you wish to excel in data science, then you have to gain good understanding of basic algebra and statistics. That is, these are the things as we have seen already. However, the learning math for people not having background mathematics is important. So not only learning mathematics, also you have to have some programming knowledge also we should have. Then only we can we can become a data scientist. Most machine learning algorithms perform predictive modeling by minimizing an objective function, thereby learning the weights that must be applied to the testing data in order to obtain the predicted data. This is like time series. Suppose in time series, if we want to use the data means we have to use the present data. Using the present data, we can forecast the future data. We can forecast the future data, which year you want to find the data set. For that, we can find. So that is, we can use the predicted level. To be familiar with the cost function, objective function, likelihood function, error function, gradient descent algorithm, its variants, stochastic gradient descent algorithm. These are some algorithms are used. The knowledge of data structure, binary tree, hashing, heap, stack, dynamic program, randomized sublinear algorithm, graph, gradient, stochastic, and the primal dual methods are needed. So, future scope of data science. As we are approaching advancement, data science is considered one of the hottest jobs of to pick. Also, it has a huge potential for near future, not in India but worldwide. So now companies are actively looking and hiring for such professional, which resulted as biked growth and the growth of the data science industry at a large scale. It is predicted the industry is likely to grow 36% from 2021 to 2031, which would gross USD 700 billion. So these figures are clearly reflecting on the number of job openings, and the figure is surged to above 12,000 active openings in India and above 254,000, that is active openings in worldwide. In India, 12,000 active jobs are at present opening. In worldwide, it can be active 254,000 worldwide opening. Okay. So as we have the statistics, if we insert the computer science, then it can become a data scientist. So definitely we know the computer knowledge also and the basic math also we require. So what I am using for preparing the PPT, the book, introduction to, for even for data, if you want to become a data scientist, so these are some books you can use to study. Introduction to statistical learning, data mining, inference and prediction, and a course in probabilistic and statistical modeling in computer science, a course in probabilistic and statistical modeling in computer science, and we have some pages, and these are some books comparing as mathematics books, complete course on linear algebra or MIT, that is Massachusetts Institute of Technology, USA, video lectures, linear algebra. There are many video lectures are available in the net. Complete course in multivariable calculus by MIT, multivariable calculus, statistics learning by Stanford University, statistical learning, mathematics at Khan Academy, math at Khan Academy, full cheat sheet on probability. So these are some links we are given. Resources available on the YouTube, Khan Academy, Medium, towards data science. I'm used to that towards data science. And the Coursera, GoodNet, YouTube channel, Raj Ravel, 3 Blue 1 Drone, 10 Dex. What are the qualifications are required to become a data scientist? At least minimum 3 years of experience in machine learning, statistical modeling, classification model, cluster models, everything, and the big data and customer data platform environment, deep experience with Python or R, Python language and R. advanced experience in database, web table construct, including cloud computing environment. Deep experience in Hive, Spark, SQL, other big data skills. Knowledgeable digital audience management, digital marketing concepts. So master degree, specifically master degree in generally comparable with the US level, computer science, mathematics, statistics, data science, and related field are required to become a data scientist. So this is my conclusion. There are many jobs by just knowing the concepts of mathematics and some concepts in the field of latest technologies will have the better pay to a person. The jobs in this domain are data scientist, data analysis, etc. One needs to have a better understanding and skill over the area of mathematics to draw better insight into a problem and find a suitable solution. Thanks to the media, and any queries you can ask me. Hello, sir.
Thank you, sir. Participants, if you have any queries, you can ask to sir right now.
Is there any queries? Please ask me, sir.
Sir, hope there are no questions from the participants, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much for all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
To attain knowledge, add things every day. Yes, sir. You added to us the same. Thank you, sir, for your upheaval and newness session. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. Gratitude is the ability to experience life as a gift. I request Dr. R. Praveena, Assistant Professor, to deliver the oath of thanks.
It is with great pleasure and gratitude to extend my heartfelt thanks to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. O.V. Shanmugasundaram, for his captivating presentation on dynamic mathematics for data science. Sir, your insightful exploration into the intricate relationship between dynamic mathematics and data science really enlightened our minds with incomparable vision. We are immensely grateful for your generosity in sharing your knowledge and expertise with us today. On behalf of PPG College of Arts and Science, I extend my heartfelt gratitude for your invaluable contribution to this faculty development program. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank our beloved principal, Dr. N. Muttumani ma'am, for her support and guidance. Next, I would like to thank Mr. V. Ratanakumar, Head Department of Mathematics, for his unwavering support and encouragement. I express my sincere gratitude to all the heads of the departments and staff members of PPG College of Arts and Science for their everlasting stimulation. I extend my heartfelt thanks to the participants from various colleges for your active listening. Once again, I thank you all for your cordial cooperation. We are expecting your same presence for tomorrow's sections. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Dear participants, I request you to kindly fill the feedback form which is posted in the chat box. Thank you all for the utmost cooperation and support. You all can leave the meeting once you fill up the feedback form. I request all the participants to join for tomorrow's session at 6:20 p.m. sharp. Thank you all. Dear participants, I request you to kindly fill the feedback form which is posted in the chat box.